Before I went to medical school, I was a contemplative, spiritual person, but also with a very rigorous interest in science. And I was looking forward to having a career where I could integrate those two aspects of myself. Yeah, and then, something happened in my training, and I remember it happened in my, I believe it was at the end of my second year, and even during my first year, I began to experience burnout, and I was asking myself, why am I doing this? And I came upon my essay that I wrote for my application, and it was filled with all of this idealistic brightness, this enthusiasm, and I thought, what has happened to me? And I got to the point where when I was in my residency training, I was so burned out, I couldn't conceive of staying in the field of medicine as practicing as I was trained to practice. It was going to kill me. And so I had to find my own way, and I chose to go into private practice, and it took a lot of learning, and I've made a lot of mistakes. And the tuition has been high because of those mistakes, but I'd like to think I've learned my lessons, because I'm mostly pretty happy with my career. To the point that if I take a long vacation, I often look forward to coming back to work. I think a good place to begin is an investigation into who was I before I went into this, and what happened to me that changed me when I went through my training, and then as I began to practice. And then to recover that sense of self that really is what gives, personally speaking, me a great sense of satisfaction in my work. I have a sense that what I'm doing has meaning, and it's just because it's meaningful to me. It's just because I love it. And I think if we begin to shift our thinking in terms of moving from resume values to eulogy values, we will find a greater sense of satisfaction.